Yeah, but there is certain interpretations that tells you to kill people and to go join crazy groups and to, you know.
But that
So
is that's
although at the time,
somebody
yeah.
acts upon it is different than when somebody preaches it. There's neo Nazis in this country. They read Hitler's book.
But the thing is,
Okay, let's get to understanding. The understanding is
okay,
don't people have a freedom to read what they want?
right? They do.
That's because this is a free country. That's all I'm saying, Abu.
Yeah, you do. But if you act on it, that's a problem. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Interpretation. It's not a problem.
Don't think in any way that I'm just asking you questions or just to hurt you or something. You know, you don't want to hear about it or you don't want to talk about it because of some deep mistakes that you made. But if this is not about your ideology was crazy at the time, and Salafi ideology, things like that, I want to know directly from you, you know. So there's there's no stereotype
Yeah.
when you start in New York. No, you didn't share any of your insights. Still, you were hiding some of your insights.
This call is from a federal prison.
I don't know why I did it. Just I wasn't ready to speak about this stuff. I wasn't.
I want to hear from you, to learn from you.
I understand what you're saying, but again, a lot of different mindsets. First off, I was naive and friends that were like-minded, and when it becomes a group thing, it's hard to get out of it.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Part of it is family too. I want to sacrifice for my family and be there, for them.
It hurts.
Well, growing up, Zach used to get bullied by his friends because of me, because of what I believe, what I say, criticizing Salafis. I used to go there, parks. And that's your dad, yeah. He said bad stuff. This Imam said about he's a bad guy. And Zach, he felt real bad about that. Why do you do this? How can you do this? Why people are against you? So I have to explain him, listen man, this is what it is. You trust me, I'm your dad. But any place that he goes, people just, your dad is crazy. That loses the trust that he had on me. Maybe this is how we start to hide things. That's what angers me.
When by itineraries and go.
You took that picture was way back. So this is the mosque.
Yeah, this is the daughter Farouk, where your son's photo was taken. That mosque. Saudi Arabia had funded a little bit, and some of the books, and a lot of the lessons that were done here were actually Wahhabi curriculum. And yeah, the picture that I took was right there, literally under that window, right there. I'll show you. Right there. They're watching a couple of videos, chat. I sit literally the opposite corner. They didn't allow me to see what they're watching. And then we leave, we go get some food or something. Yeah.
But you were in the corner watching them.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would tell the imam to the people.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about it?
Well, the thing is with here, because it's rotating imams, there's no central authority. So this is like the perfect environment to radicalize someone.
So you stop filming. You cannot film without the picture.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll step
Oh,
over.
we can stop over there then?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. So it's done. So later on, as time changed, the lessons of the mosque changed. Like from some of these sheikhs, they give the lecture and they say that, you know, jihad is this and that, and you can't do jihad now. They dismiss that completely as wrong interpretation and anti-jihad. But then the kids would be like, well, what about like all this stuff going on in like Syria, for example, you know? The poor kids being killed, you know, and then an active recruiter who is sort of like an accelerator of the radicalization. He would be like, no, there is jihad now. Anytime a Muslim is being killed, you have to go defend them. And if you can support ISIS and financially or material support, do that. Or if you can go do that, that's like all jihad, you know, right?
You know,
No, this is a public sidewalk
Not
here.
public. Masjid owns up in the masjid.
But this
Okay.
area is a public easement. I can call the police right now and they'll come tell you this is a public. Hey, just stand right here. On the street. You can't say nothing on the street. Right, go ahead. Is this public too?
No, you can film over there. Nothing here.
Yeah, it's fine. So, okay. He would say, you go sit in that corner. So I have no idea what's going on. And then to me, they seemed like little kids that were such small fries and small fish that in my mind, that guy.
Later on, you realize that they
No, I did.
Well,
Until
they-
way later. Like
Yeah.
this is like 1 week before they did the raids. They told me, yeah, we're interested in those kids.
Okay, all right. You were working with FBI. They didn't allow you to talk. They didn't allow you to do that. But you were there when the kids were recruited. I mean, it is nothing. And you watched my kids recruited by someone.
I
By
didn't
Amir
watch.
Mishal.
Hold on a second.
No,
He was already recruited. I didn't watch anybody get recruited. Man. You're not getting this in your mind.
He showed.
Look,
He
man,
showed.
Zach was hanging out with these recruiters for at least 1 year before I started informing, and he already had given him his philosophy, his radicalization, and already showed him ISIS videos.
I got different perspective now. You took the picture while my child was sitting over there. I don't know what my child was listening and watching through the YouTube
I
and
didn't
stuff
either.
like
I
that.
assumed
You knew that the man I would stand up for justice for everybody else.
I believe in justice for
And
all.
you didn't do for my kid.
How did I not do that? Tell me how I could have done it. Well, how?
How?
What would you have done if you would have me?
Welcome back, KFAI. Today, my guest, Mr. Yusuf. You kept saying Wahhabi, Saudi Arabia, interpretation.
We have to go back to the basics and know about the ideology of Wahhabism. And these books with this ideology are there in English now. In bookstores, you can find only Saudi printed books that are distributed for free. Children that are born here, they don't have any other alternative. The problem is they don't have a community that knows radicalization and that guide them. They don't have imams and sheikhs understand the problem. Well, I'm going to distribute this flyer, raise awareness about terrorism and radicalization and kids leaving and things like that. You want some literature to read? Here you go. It's written in Somali and English. لكن at least هذا مسكوغا وغاشا مهمة. A lot of people in our community are still in denial. We have a problem, and we have to come out and just to say, listen, the mosques has to stand up, these sheikhs and imams has to stand up. It's literature. Read that. You read that. Oh, thank you. It's just awareness. We're just giving awareness to the kids of Somali youth. I said about watch out what we teach the kids. Don't read misinterpretations. I read misinterpretation books. Salafi Wahhabi books don't teach the kids. I'm against the violence.
Look at